Take a good look at this robot, this one right here, because it's the one that made half the industry sweat over their pricing, and by the end of this video, you'll see exactly why. But first, let me give you the bottom line, since that's what you came for. If you want the best robot vacuum to buy in 2026 without getting ripped off, the value king is the Lefant M5 Pro, and depending on your budget, I'll hand you 4 more picks, from the no limits premium beast all the way down to an honest entry-level machine for around $300. Now, full transparency up front. This video is sponsored by Lefant, the brand at number 3. But here's my deal with you, and it's the one that matters. If it didn't earn its spot, it wouldn't be on this list, and it sure wouldn't be my recommendation. So I'm also going to tell you where it falls short, and where the other 4 beat it. No fluff. Stick around because there's a huge trap in this market. A number every brand prints in giant letters on the box, and it's almost never the thing that actually changes your life. I'll show you in a minute. And keep an eye on number 4, because it does something none of the others can pull off. First, the basics that save you hundreds of dollars. When you look at a robot, the brand screams one number at you: pascals, the suction power, 10,000, 20,000, 36,000 pascals, and it sounds like more is always better. Here's the thing almost no reviewer tells you straight. In a normal home, with hard floors and thin rugs, once you're past about 20,000 pascals, you stop noticing the difference in everyday cleaning. For real, the thing that actually changes your life isn't the power, it's the dock. That tower the robot parks in. A good dock empties itself, washes the mop, dries it, and refills the water. That's what lets you forget the robot exists for weeks at a time. Write this down because it's the key to the whole video. Pay for the dock, not the pascals. The second thing to look at is how it mops. There are 2 systems: spinning round pads, which are fine, but they drag dirty water across your floor and leave the edges worse, and the roller mop, a spinning cloth cylinder that, on the good ones, washes itself in real time while it mops, so it's always laying down clean cloth, not a filthy rag. The roller cleans the edges far better and leaves the floor drier. Lock this in: a dock that self-cleans and ideally a roller mop. With those 2 filters, you already know more than 90% of the people walking into a store. Now let's get into the 5. And heads up, this list does not go from most expensive to cheapest. It goes by what I'd actually buy at each budget. We start at the very top, money no object. Number 1, the beast, the best thing you can put in your home today, the Dreame X60 Max Ultra. This is the one I recommend if money isn't the issue and you just want the maximum period. Here's why it's the best all-rounder. 3 concrete reasons. It packs 35,000 pascals of suction, among the highest on the market. Its LiDAR is retractable, so the body is barely over 3 inches tall and slides under furniture where others get stuck. And it climbs thresholds up to 2 inches, those door transitions between rooms that drive normal robots crazy. The expert press crowns it the best overall of the year, and I agree. The catch is the price. It runs around $1,400 on sale, closer to $1,700 at list. That's a ton of money for a job that, honestly, a robot at a third of the price does almost as well in a normal home. If you've got the cash and you want the crown jewel, this is it. If not, stick with me, because it gets interesting. Number 2 is for the person who wants top-shelf gear but is smart and hunts for deals. The Roborock Saros 20. This is my favorite of the high-end for one very practical reason. Its sticker price is around $1,600, same league as the Dreame, but it goes on sale constantly, and it drops to around $1,400 with a coupon. And what it delivers is brutal. 36,000 pascals, the highest suction on this entire list. A chassis that lifts up and down to cross tall thresholds, a record in the category. And a dock that washes the mop with water at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. My honest take, at full sticker, skip it, it doesn't beat the Dreame by enough to matter. But catch it on a real discount and it's probably the best robot you can buy at that price. Watch the price and strike on sale. And now we hit the heart of this video, the question you walked in with, and here's the answer. No, the vast majority of you do not need to spend $1,400. For most of you, this is the one. The Value King of 2026, my de facto recommendation, the Lefant M5 Pro. Its list price is $799 and it's on sale constantly. I've seen it around $550. Let me be crystal clear about why it earns this spot. It does not win on raw power. It has 18,000 pascals, which is actually the lowest suction on this top 5. If you wanted the most powerful, this is not it. It wins because it gives you the high-end features for half the price. The star is its roller mop, which self-cleans in real time with 16 jets of fresh water. It's a 20-centimeter roller, 2 more than the standard, so it covers more floor per pass and stays clean while it mops, instead of smearing grime around like spinning pads. A year ago, that was a $1,000 plus feature, and the dock handles the rest on its own. It washes that roller with hot water at 167 degrees Fahrenheit, then dries it. It empties itself into a bag that lasts up to 120 days. It refills the water, and it even doses the detergent. Zero manual maintenance for weeks. Add brushes built so hair doesn't tangle in them, LiDAR navigation, and memory for up to 3 maps across multiple floors. And you've got a robot that does what a $1,000 machine does. For my money, and this is the part no other creator will say this plainly. In a normal home, this 18,000 pascal robot eats the lunch of a 36,001 that costs 3 times as much. Because what you notice every single day is not pascals. It's the dock that cleans itself. When you ask me what to buy for most people, that's my answer. The honest catch. It's not for thick carpet or huge homes with a lot of pet hair. That's where the Dreame's or the Roborock's extra suction earns its keep. Although when it mops, it does detect rugs and lift the roller so it won't soak them. And inside its own family, there's a bigger brother, the M5 Max, with more power, in case you want the absolute most. But for 9 out of 10 homes, the M5 Pro is the king. Number 4 is not here for being the cheapest or the most powerful. It's here because it does something none of the others can, the Eufy E28 Omni, around $900. It's got 20,000 pascals, a solid roller mop, and a very complete all-in-one dock. But its trick, the thing that makes it one of a kind, is that the dock holds a portable spot cleaner you can pull out by hand. That means the same machine that cleans your floor comes apart, and you clean the couch, the chairs, the car seats, or that coffee stain on the rug. It's a robot and an upholstery cleaner rolled into one. I genuinely recommend it for a family with kids, pets, and couches that take a beating. For that person, the extra cost is justified over the Lefant. For everyone else, honestly, the Lefant gives you the floor cleaning for a lot less. And number 5 is the honest entry-level pick for the person on a tight budget who doesn't want the bells and whistles, the Tapo RV30 Max from the TP-Link family, around $300. Here, we dial expectations down, and that's perfectly fine. It vacuums great for the price. It maps your home with a laser. And, importantly, it comes with a self-emptying base, so you're not emptying the bin every couple of days. It mops in a basic way, a dragging pad, none of the hot water roller magic. This one is for a home with hard floors, no rugs, where you just want something to vacuum on its own every day without spending a fortune. I wouldn't ask more of it, but for $300 it honestly delivers what it promises, and that counts for a lot. Quick recap, so it's crystal clear by budget. If money is no object and you want the maximum, the Dreame X60 Max Ultra. If you hunt deals and want top shelf for around $1,400, the Roborock Saros 20 on sale. If you want the best balance on the market, high-end features for half the price, and it's what I'd put in my own family's home, the Lefant M5 Pro. If you also want to clean couches and your car with the same machine, the Eufy E28 Omni. And if you're on a tight budget and just want hard floors clean without thinking, the Tapo RV30 Max. Remember the important part. Pay for the dock that cleans itself, not the pascals. That's the lesson that saves you money. And I owe you one thing from the very start. The reason this Lefant made half the industry sweat is exactly this. It took the hot water self-washing dock, the self-cleaning roller mop, and the auto-empty stuff that used to live only in $1,000 machines, and it crammed all of it into one that goes on sale for around $550. It broke the rule that you had to pay a fortune for all that. That's why it's in this video, and that's why I recommend it for real, not because they paid me. So here's what I want from you. Tell me your home's square footage. Tell me whether you've got pets. Tell me whether you've got rugs. Drop it in the comments, and I'll tell you exactly which of these 5 is yours. Straight, no fluff. All 5 robots, with current pricing, are linked down in the description, the Lefant M5 Pro first. And if you're building out your smart home, I've got more no-nonsense tech guides just like this one. If this saved you from wasting money, drop a like and subscribe. I post one of these every week. See you in the next one. Take care.